What's good, superstars? Back with another Disney Pinnacle video. You got Superstar Joe. You got Superstar Rob in the building. How's it going, Rob?
Pretty good. You?
Can't wait to talk some trading on the Disney Pinnacle app, looking like it's getting realer and realer by the day. We got some proof here, it seems like, and we're going to get right into that in just a second. But before we do not forget, become a superstar. Smash the subscribe button down below. Hit the bell notification so you can get all the latest and breaking news, especially when it comes to the Disney Pinnacle app, because we are tracking that with a fine-tooth comb. And a lot of our contacts in the space are very, very intelligent. You're going to learn a little bit about that in just a bit. You can also become a superstar VIP, $2.99 a month. Hit the join button under the video. It gives you access to all of the special spreadsheets that we have, all that good stuff. First dibs on merch, giveaways this weekend. Next 2 days, we're going to be doing some giveaways that we owe you for March and April. And then we will be sorted. But VIP members, you get exclusive giveaways like a star in the universe every single month. Follow us on X, follow us on Instagram. Join the Discord. You want to talk to us? Those are the 3 ways, but you want to talk to the rest of the superstars, Discord is your way. There's people from every single platform on there. Disney Pinnacle, I'd say we have maybe one of the most active Disney Pinnacle Discords that there is. So make sure you're in the Discord.
Yeah, and guys, the Discord, you got to keep in mind, we run all our giveaways through the Discord. You can imagine Joe and I are officially 2 months behind on giveaways, which we're going to catch up on. We're going to do nice. We're going to get you guys your freebies. Don't you worry. But think about how hard it would be for us to do these giveaways if we didn't have the Discord and chat rooms where you could go and let us know when you buy things with our Cryptoids link, when you buy things with our Flick Play link, when you buy things with our Grail game link. Like, it's impossible for us to track. Go in there, you let us know, and then that way we get you guys the stars that maybe you win some pretty cool NFTs, sometimes physical things at the end of the month.
Yeah, we're going to pull up some Twitter news right now. Guys, this Simulant, I just keep seeing posts about this Simulant app. And the quality is insane. Like this is insane. Yeah. Like this just looks like it's there in the space. This robot is just in this alleyway, and you can't tell me any differently. So just wild, the shadowing. I think these guys might be top tier when it comes to premium collectible style. I think there's another one up there somewhere, but Rob, what do you think of this? Oh, here it is.
Well, we've already seen, like, in AAA games, the level of quality you can get in the digital world, right? We know that you can get extremely realistic looking things easily in the digital world. Now, can we make them NFTs, and can we integrate them with our Vision Pro and with our wallets, right? The whole Web3 aspect of it. That dragon, you can just see the texture on it. It is as legit as it comes. I don't know if it's an NFT or not, but we made videos talking about what's going to happen in the future digital world when people are able to get this level of quality for free. Are they still going to be interested in self-custody and ownership? And that's the reason why utility is so important.
Yeah, it's insane. I mean, just can't wait to see where this space goes as companies like this, or this apps like this Simulant, this is an app, continue just improving the space. Speaking of spaces, we're going to have a space with the Cryptoids team on Wednesday, May 8th at noon Eastern. It's looking like a monthly thing at this point. Love doing these ones. We get a little bit of the updates on the Cryptoids, but also we talk about the space in general. As always, people are free to come up and ask any questions of whoever's on stage. Always a good chat, and I miss doing them every week, but happy that they're still going on monthly.
Yeah, and definitely it's a good time if you want to learn more about Cryptoids and you want to see what's going on, get an update, join. It's an open space. Everyone is free to come up and ask questions directly to the team. Cryptoids has one of the most welcoming teams, I think, in the space. They're an open book. They're totally willing to talk to anybody. So you can definitely join us in that space and ask any questions you want. Tomorrow,
May the 4th. And we know that GRAIL game is definitely celebrating. They have a bunch of Star Wars collectible boxes happening. They have a Pop Market box. They have a Funko box. They have, it looks like, some Legos, some helmets available. So they're celebrating the physical collectibles of Star Wars. If you are not in GRAIL game and you want to try it out, if you do load any money into the app, I think $20 is the minimum USD. If you use our code Superstar500, you will get 500 extra coins added to your account. And even just for signing up without our code, I think you get around 250 coins just for signing up. Lets you try out some of their maybe smaller scale games. But at the same time, it's a lot of fun. If you win something that you don't want, you can always throw it back in for some extra coins that you can go for another drop. That's the unique part about it. You don't have to hold on to the physical if it's something you do not want. You can always get some refunded coins and have a second go at it.
Don't forget to also let us know in our Discord. We have a chat there saying that I purchased with your GRAIL game link, and we will assign some stars for you at the end of the month to get some free stuff. And we actually have to follow up with GRAIL Games to see if we can give away what we actually end up winning on GRAIL Games, because they don't ship to Canada, but they do ship to the US. So if somebody wins and they're based in the US, we can actually just maybe put in their address and just send it right to them. But otherwise, GRAIL Game, I wanted to say one more thing about them. They're doing a pretty good job keeping it fresh. They do a good job with new boxes and new grails, so kudos to them.
They have like an unlimited supply of physical things. Like, I don't understand how they have so many different boxes, and where do they store all this stuff? I don't know, but it's just incredible. So
in the warehouse,
yeah, crazy. All right, and then Cryptoi's coming out with some Star Wars things of their own. If you haven't seen the last or the third one that's come out so far, this looks like Bo-Katan, I believe. Rob, you would be more of a Bo-Katan, or have more knowledge on that. I'm not up to date with my Mando and any of that stuff. So, but looking clean.
Well, what we saw last season, I don't want to do any spoilers. All I'm going to say is that she is a very relevant character when it comes to the Mandalorian people. And I think for good reason. And I'll leave it at that, because I know Joe hasn't watched The Mandalorian. I think everyone in the comments below should be going #blame Joe, watch The Mandalorian. I don't know how you could live your life right now not watching The Mandalorian. But yeah, she's a popular character. She's super relevant, and I think people are going to like having her in their collection.
Right now, I watch Peppa Pig and I watch Blippi. Those are the ones that I'm watching.
No, that's not true. There's also some American Idol in there. Okay,
yeah,
some American
that's
Idol.
True too. You know that we got to get our singing in, because we are. Where do you think we get the inspiration for all our songs?
There you go.
Luca Nets, great tweet, by the way. Users first. I think every platform can take a listen to that. And I'm very happy to see that coming from the CEO of maybe the NFT project right now. The ones that everybody should be looking towards.
Yeah, this is incredible. Like, this is what I want to see from every CEO, right? This should be users first. You're nothing without your users, and I think Pudgy Penguins keeps pushing the envelope on that, giving the users the utility for their NFT project so that it's actually meaningful. So there's a reason why it's like $50,000 for freaking the floor of one of these things.
And the reason we keep tracking Pudgy Penguins, even though we maybe can't afford one of these as a PFP right now, is because we love what they're doing and we love the innovation, and nobody can take that away from what they're doing. They're innovating like crazy.
Absolutely.
But Jester looks like he's cracked the code, hopefully, of all three of the silhouettes. It looks like Mandalorian, Grogu, and Bo-Katan. And he's got nice stills there. So definitely make sure you're following Buck Jester if you're into Cryptoi's. First ever Grandmaster, and just overall great dude on the platform. Gotten to know him over the last year here, and just stand-up guy.
This is going to be a great drop, by the way. I think Bucky's going to have a good time getting he's pretty good at completing sets. So
ultimate juju. This guy's he's like the juju master on top of the Grandmaster. On top, I think he hit all 15 of the first Star Wars in like 70 something cubes, which is like ridiculous, breaking the odds.
Yeah.
Broken. Odds are broken. Juju flowing through the veins.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Yep, there it is. I think you retweeted it as well. McFarlane is dropping Wonder Woman in multiple different variations. I think there's 2 regular and 2 golden or bronze statues that you got there. And Richard talking about some of the utility. One of them is going to be able to visit and partake in the day party at San Diego Comic-Con.
Oh, yeah.
If you hold one of these, yeah.
Okay.
And then the comic guy, as always, does a amazing breakdown, breaking down all the utilities. There's multiple utilities. Like, this is number 4 of the utilities for holding this drop. So like McFarlane is really pushing the boundaries now when it comes to that. Own a Wonder Woman gold variant to maintain access to a VIP room with Todd inside the McFarlane Discord. So that's another thing. If you hold this, you can get token gated on the McFarlane Discord where Todd is actually going to be, and you can have like discussions with Todd. How cool is that?
That's a cool utility. I'm actually like that utility because McFarlane could benefit from the draw of McFarlane himself, right? He's very involved in the digital side. He definitely doesn't just treat this as like, okay, I just hired some people to run my digital side, so I have a value add. He is deeply involved in what's happening on the digital side. You see him when he comes on with his little board by hand. There's a little whiteboard saying, okay, this is going to be $5. This is going to be $20. But Joe, blow it up for a second. I mean, let's see the quality on this one here. It's actually the first time I'm seeing it.
Yeah, it's looking nice. I mean, they've done pretty good jobs with. Oh, you can't see it. Hold on. There she is.
Yeah, there you go.
They've done pretty good jobs with the realism of real life characters. I feel like on the comic front.
I don't know if you could zoom into the face or not. Like we found that with a lot of these projects, the realism in the face is one of the hardest things for them to achieve.
That's the closest they can get.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Like especially from afar too, but like even up close, I mean, it's a pretty good overall realistic view of Wonder Woman here. So very good.
I love to see the different angles as well. Obviously, we're looking dead on here, so the shadowing and all that stuff changes as you turn it. So curious to see once it actually is available to be viewed in the showroom. But yeah, that's the McFarlane drop. Again, this is the I think this is another different Star Wars Funko, like Grail game out of the window. They just keep dropping them and keep retweeting them because you never know what's going to jive with some people. So you guys can enjoy that. And we get to the by the way, if you're not entering this giveaway, what are you guys doing? 7 night stay, Old Key West, Disney, Florida, Orlando. You got to hold Starboy or hold a Gold Dragon or burn 1,500 Omi. It's like 97 cents an Omi. You got to enter entry into the giveaway. Go read this. It's pinned on our Twitter. It's like one of the most no-brainer things I think in the space right now. And definitely go check out Mike Cat and the Gold Dragon Club because they're absolutely killing it when it comes to utility. So definitely hope you guys go check that out and enter. You got to opt in. If you have a Starboy or you have a Gold Dragon, you're not automatically entered. You have to opt in either on our Discord for the Starboys or with Mike Cat for the Gold Dragons.
Yeah, speaking of utility, I mean, finally, we may be seeing some new utility coming up with Disney Pinnacle. And I want to just give a huge shout out here to Diamond. Joe, you're going to have to read us through this, but a true professional in the space is like Diamond's another level. He's unreal.
There is not anybody, I don't think anybody that is able to put out content where it's this well organized and accurate. Like he's very detailed, very particular with what he posts, and very, very, very smart. Like he's ahead of the curve. You can tell sometimes the timing of his posts, like they come out right after or right before, or like, I mean, if you're into Disney Pinnacle or anything on the Flow blockchain for that matter, because he's big on Top Shot, big on All Day. Diamond NFL is the most important follow in the space if you're into Flow, I think. So definitely do that. But he puts out this lengthy post today, and I retweeted it. I said, make sure you read till the end. We're going to read it. We're going to go through the beginning parts a little bit quicker, but the end we're going to read in detail because that's what this video is about. He's talking about the May 4th Star Wars Day with Disney Pinnacle. We did know that the Mickey and Friends Starter Edition was ending, I think today, 72 hours from whenever we first said it. And they are now replacing it with this Volume 1 starter bundle of vehicles. There is a starter pack that includes all but the Millennium Falcon and the Death Star. Those, I think, are going to be in the rotating store, similar to what we saw on the other one. And then once you are able to land that whole thing, you can get entered into a I Join the Dark Side limited edition drop. So you can get entered to win one of these, which is a limited pin, limited event edition. So this is utility of sweepstakes in a way. I think there's also another way to enter that you don't have to purchase. I think you can fill out something and you can enter as well. There's 2 ways to enter. So definitely check that out. But another unique utility that we have not seen from Disney Pinnacle. And here you go. May 1st and May 14th is the 2-week window, I guess, where you can get entries. 2 ways to enter. Complete the Star Wars Vehicle Volume 1 by May 14th. Snapshot time. They will not miss the snapshot. They will give you the snapshot right at the time that they're telling you because that's how things work with snapshots. And secondly, the other way to do it is complete the Who is Your Dark Side Persona quiz for a free entry. So I don't know if you do both, if you will get 2 entries. Or if you will get 1. The second entry is open to everyone. If you're not in the closed early access for Pinnacle and you win, you will receive the pin and be given a spot in the closed early access. So that's also another way into the closed early access is by completing that survey. And if you're able to win, then you'll get it in for free. So that's pretty cool, Rob. Can you read this? Do you want to read the last part?
No, I mean, it doesn't really matter, but I think this is the part that we really wanted to dig into today, which is the Disney Pinnacle trading The trading is finally near. I mean, it says it's time to get out there. All signs show that Disney Pinnacle is building their trading feature utilizing the Evaluate SDK. And this is a company which we've discussed before on this channel, which is and the way Flow blockchain is structured, you have all these independent third-party apps that are building very niche functionality with the intention of interoperability. So like Disney Pinnacle will allow you to then go and use Evaluate, which is like a separate company completely from Disney Pinnacle, but all under the Flow blockchain environment, to use that for that trading functionality. Instead of Disney Pinnacle building it in-house, they could just use a third-party app like Evaluate to do that. So the SDK is from the same team that built the Evaluate XYZ platform, an NFT trading interface simplifying NFT transactions on Flow blockchain. If you collect NFTs on Flow blockchain, Evaluate is a must-use platform. Easily match with the other collectors, swap NFTs in a gasless transaction, have access to live chat-based trade lobbies, and send and create trade offers and much more. This is incredible because we can finally now actually trade our doubles, right? Sometimes you go into that blind box, you do the little capsule, and you get 5 of the same golds. Well, maybe now somebody who has your your DD, you're going to trade 2 golds for one of those. I don't know. People could get pretty creative. Or, if you have one from an OG set, someone came in the app late and they want to complete the OG set. Well, now they can't buy it in the store anymore. So now they're going to have to trade with you. And they're going to have to give you some pretty good offers. I think it really, really interesting. I don't know necessarily if this is going to include marketplace, but there's no reason why they cannot extend this kind of methodology from getting Evaluate to do trading, go and get a place that does marketplace, and eventually you have an entire ecosystem to trade, sell, rent, loan, or whatever. It's going to be very, very incredible. And I just want to give a big, hats off to Diamond, because Diamond, true professional in the space. We're in a space with so much coding, so much blockchain, but everybody we interact with, nobody really has, very few actually have the skill set to dig into the blockchain and get this kind of information and read behind the code. Diamond is a must follow because he does this. I mean, he must do this as a day job and just does this for fun on the side. He's just another level of professional when it comes to going into these companies and reading their back code and finding ways to then share it with the rest of the community. He's basically Robin Hood. He is the Robin Hood of the NFT space. He goes to these big companies, he figures out the stuff in their back code, and he shares it with the rest of us when they want to hide it from us. So thank you for that, Diamond.
Yeah. And I wanna double down on why Evaluate's such a big deal, because Evaluate, like Rob mentioned, is basically the trading platform of the Flow blockchain. And if you don't understand what that means, you got Top Shot on there, you got All Day on there, you got UFC Strike on there, but it doesn't mean you can only trade Top Shot for Top Shot. It doesn't mean you can only trade UFC Strike for UFC Strike. You could trade a Top Shot for an NFL All Day. You can mix and match anything that you have in your wallet on Evaluate and trade it for or offer. So there's offers. This is something that's new in the space. Offers besides OpenSea, where you can make offers. When it comes to licensed IP, I don't think this exists besides All Day and Top Shot, which are through Evaluate. So I'll bring this up over here. Trade Top Shot for All Day. It's just mixing it up. Trade All Day for UFC Strike. Flow blockchain, we've been trying to hammer this down, that they are building infrastructure that is going to be universal. They're building the Apple of Web3. I mean, this is a project to follow. Follow Flow, all right? The interface is built out. They have a chat enabled in the trading screen. So you can make an offer, you can type a message in that offer, and then this person can look at it, read at it, contemplate it. Maybe you have a reason that you want to explain to them, like, oh, that mint number, if you didn't know, is the birthday of this person, whatever. This is what's going to be possible. Not only that, this breaks down the theory that Disney IP is against trading or against transfers. And the reason I say that is when I go back to this original post, right on the left side there, you see the word transfer. These are actual transfers that have occurred. All right. These are time-stamped and everything. April 30th, there was transfers happening on Pinnacle with Disney-related IP things. And if Evaluate is the marketplace to do it, you got to think that this might open the door for trading Disney Pinnacle things for Top Shot, because guess who makes Top Shot? Dapper Labs. Guess who makes Disney Pinnacle? Dapper Labs. I think that they're onto something. I think that you're going to start to see an entirely new, different crowd of new faces that you might not be familiar with, because right now a lot of big IP only collect on certain platforms. I think you're going to start to see a little bit of bridging of the moment type people who are on Top Shot, NFL All Day, UFC Strike, coming into the space, because this might be their easiest way to access this type of IP, because they might already have some things that they want to trade for. So evaluate is a big deal. Trading is a big deal. Pins and pin trading go 1-in-1 when you talk about Disney and Disney pin trading. It's a must-have, and it looks like it's on the way.
This is true interoperability. This is the dream come true. And it's incredible that, and I'm thankful that you remember this, Joe. I forgot about that you can actually trade cross-platform. Now, I'm going to go ahead and speculate. It's completely not confirmed, but for example, Cryptoys is fully in a Flow blockchain environment. They would be able to leverage this, in which case now you have the potential to trade Cryptoys for Disney Pinnacle, right? Like it could become a really, really interesting environment. But with Cryptoys, none of that is confirmed. We don't know if that's going to be the case. But at least at a minimum, since Disney Pinnacle is essentially confirmed now, they're testing it, we will be able to trade Disney pins for these, whatever other project there. And NFL All Day is just one example. And who knows what's going to come in the future as well. That is true interoperability. This is what the space wants. And I'm really, really excited to see what happens here. And again, hats off to Diamond. None of this would have been known if it wasn't for Diamond. Diamond is a must follow at Diamond NFL. Guys, make sure you give this guy a follow. I'm telling you, he is a whiz at the blockchain. Especially if you're into any Flow project, you need to follow him, because he's just another level of he's an insane coder. Like he's a true professional. I'm convinced he must have a day job as a coder, maybe even work for Flow blockchain. I don't even know. He's just too good at it. He's the best we've seen. He's the best we've seen anybody in our travels when it comes to just reading blockchains and reading what's going on in the background, figuring out the back code, these deals that are happening. He sometimes even has to choose. He chooses to keep a secret sometimes. He doesn't even want to tell us sometimes. But today he's like, no, I'm sharing this. I'm going to make sure everybody knows. Disney Pinnacle, yes, trading is around the corner. Thank you, Diamond, so much. Guys, let us know in the comments below. What do you guys think about evaluating Disney Pinnacle partnership that's coming up? What do you guys think about this cross-platform trading? We'd love to hear from you. And also, what do you guys think about Diamond and his ability to read the blockchain the way he does and read the code the way he does? Guys, thank you so much. If you haven't already, don't forget, become a superstar. Smash the subscribe button. Join the subscribe fan. Hit the bell notification button to get every single video, every single day. It also to our VIP student in a month. Start beside your name, master spreadsheets, giveaways. Guys, thank you so much. Take care. See you next one. Bye-bye.
Love you.